Guys, so if you see my Soundwave review, you already knew this was coming because I said I was gonna review it next, of course. So for you guys, it's probably gonna be later in the day when this comes out, but for me, I'm reviewing this figure right after I did the Soundwave review. So yeah, but we're gonna be reviewing the RID Transformers Prime not Soundwave, Arcee. Now, when I did see her in the little cupboard, I thought she had a stolen weapons off other Transformers, but yeah, apparently this is hers. I thought this was some other figure's weapon, but it's hers. Didn't know that. And I thought she came with two of these blades, but I'm thinking of the first edition Arcee. Now thinking about it. Well, so let's take off these weapons real quick. This one's tight in there. There we go. Take off these weapons real quick and just, yeah. Okay, she's not gonna stand up. But yeah, here her weapon she came with. It kind of looks like the blaster from the show. And I don't remember her ever using arm gauntlets. I mean, I remember her using swords in the show, kind of. But I do remember her using her blasters a lot. And she does have her arm gauntlets, which is cool. Also, you can tell she is light piped. She does have light piping. So yeah. Also, when she was in the store, they had her like this for some reason, and I legitimately thought that the ball joints have given out in her hips. So yeah, I thought her ball joints had given out, but no, they're not giving out. They're tight. I don't know why they had it sitting like that in the store. It was weird. It's funny though. No box, but everything else. I guess we can look at the head sculpt. It is a nice little head sculpt. Very show accurate, which is nice. Very, very show accurate. I have seen the Prime show. I've actually watched the full thing, and if you look closely, you can actually see. If you look closely in there, you can actually see her little pupils, which is a nice touch in my opinion. I do like that. You can actually see her pupils. She actually is pretty show accurate to the show. Besides, well, all of this and these giant wheels on her back, on the back of her legs. I know they're in the show. They're actually tiny, and she's supposed to have this wheel in her back. But if you can see her back is just the back of the top of the motorcycle, which is fine. But let's get on articulation. It is weird seeing ball joints on a figure of this size because Arcee, the other Arcee, doesn't have it. But arm's not a ball joint, so kind of limited in arm joint articulation. I will be honest, but still a lot of range because of these ball joints. I'll be honest. Good swivel here because of the ball joint, and nice rotation there. Hand is on a ball joint, makes it very expressive. So yeah, head is on a ball joint, so that's cool. Leg can kick up that far, which is a pretty good kick, and a nice. You can kind of fake a super deep knee bend if you move by her tire leg. So yeah, you can do that if you want to. Her legs can also kick back about that far, because you gotta move away from the leg kibble. So yeah, and no ankle pivots because of course this is an older Transformer toy. Before ankle pivots were on everything. No waist swivel because well, obvious reasons. So yeah, that's the reason why she has no waist swivel. I'm gonna move my camera over a little bit. There we go. Yeah, the camera's really picking up that light piping. Alright, oh, I knocked her over. Sorry. Transformation time. Let's do it. Now, first things first, what we're going to do. Move your shoulders up. And don't do anything else. Actually, I did that wrong. Hold up. Do that later. First thing we're going to do. One thing I don't like about this figure. I don't know if this is on everybody's Arcee. But these are really tight on here. When I move them, I don't like it. So I'm going to be careful when doing this. So yeah, one click. So you want to bring these down, basically. Bring these all the way down. Oh my god, I'm scared. I want to break it. Bring it all the way down, like that, and bam. Bring it down, like that, and bam. Oh bam. Got part of the motorcycle. Now these tires are gonna clip together. You gotta find the sweet spot for it. So just clip this part together. What I usually do, I just kind of cycle through it until I find the sweet spot where it wants to click together. Wait, I found it right there. Wait, did I find it? Nope. Wait, we'll click. We'll do it. More. We'll do it. Yep. Wait, no. Come on. You just kind of, there we go. Just kind of go through the tire and just squeeze it on there. Squeeze the tire together. There we go. So that's a piece of the motorcycle done. And what next we're going to do is that we're going to undo this. And this is basically going to undo this. This is going to bring her head down. But if you're going back in road mode, it's going to break. So it's going to basically, so what it's going to do, it's going to bring down her head and her neck assembly. It's going to do that. But if you're going back in road mode, it's going to bring up her head and neck assembly, which is cool. So bring it like, do it like that. Then do this, and then this. And then if I'm correct, which I think I have, yep, it's gonna have this, bring this up, it's gonna fold it in, and you're gonna want this to peg in. No, that's for the other mode. I'm wrong. Whoops. Sorry. And then for these arms, bring them around like this, and it's gonna peg into that, to that. And then really, you're just gonna have to, and then now bring up the shoulder. That's what you want to do now. And turn ball joint. Plug in. That's a plug-in. There we go. Now, what you want to do with the hands, it's really up to you how you want to have the hands. I just do this. It gets them out of the way. I kind of have them like this. Also, I am supposed to plug this in somewhere, but I don't remember where exactly. No, wait. No, I'm not supposed to plug it in. It just plugs in eventually. So, we're going to bring down this whole assembly. Like that. Take this, turn it, and bring it down. And basically, these pieces are going to keep everything together. You're just going to clamp them all together. That's going to plug into there and there. This piece is going to basically keep everything in line. I think this is supposed to plug in. Yeah, it is. What am I doing wrong here? No, it's not. Is it? Oh, wait. It's probably not. Did I do that right? What's that right? Yeah. I did. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, so, yeah, I did everything right. So there's motorcycle mode for you. Also, this is just on a ball joint, so you can, yeah. Also, here's the what's it called? The stand, the kickstand, so, whoops. I don't think it's going to actually work on my carpet. Let me just use it over here. So there. Yeah, it's not going to work on my carpet. So there's the kickstand at play right there. So there you go. Weapon storage for this mode. Take this and take this. This is gonna peg into there. Oops, I missed. Bam. Just gonna peg into there. And yeah, kinda goofy, kinda silly. Not very effective on the highway if you think about it. Talk about robots in disguise, you know. But yeah, I do like the blue though. I do like the shade of blue. Let me get this stupid thing out here real quick. But also these little pegs are compatible with the original Arcee figure, the first edition version that came out. Don't have her, but I do have none of the first edition figures. So yeah. So if you did the first edition, they would plug in right here on the sides if you wanted to have plug in. So yeah, and it rolls pretty well for a motorcycle, of course. Yeah, pretty well. So yeah, let me transform real quick. All right, and I'll give you my final thoughts on Arcee. Now Arcee here is a very nice figure, and is basically the same size. If you don't have the Earthrise Arcee or the King or the Siege Arcee, this one can be a pretty good stand-in, honestly. She's the exact same height, so let me go grab her real quick to show you. Let me grab her real quick. Okay, grab her. Go back stuff over. She's basically the exact same height as that Arcee figure. Maybe just a little shorter, actually a little taller, by just like a little bit. But they're basically the same height, honestly. Get right out of here. Oops, I knocked him over. But other thoughts. For a figure, for the age of the figure, I know this is the second edition, so it's probably not as good. I have no idea what the other one's like, the original, but I know the original is a lot bigger than this, by a lot more, like a little taller than this figure. And I will be honest that these back things do bother me a little bit. They do kind of bother me because of just how kind of intrusive they are. The tire on the back doesn't bother me as much though. That's fine. Oops. But for a figure of its age, it's good. Honestly, if you can find it for a reasonable price, I did get this one for $64. Yeah, pretty hefty price for a figure of its size. I did get it for $64. But yeah, that's fine though. But if you can find one for a reasonable price, do it. Go ahead. It's an awesome figure. Looks nice on the shelf, and it'll just kind of pop on the shelf because it's nice, simple, bright blue colors. Yeah. So that was my video review on the Transformers Rid Prime Arcee. Alright, this is the Skyrim Studio signing off. See you next time, and see you later.